everybody, and welcome back to the channel. Today we are automating rubber and getting into copper machines, as well as figuring out what exactly we're going to need to do when it comes to Chapter 2. If you would like, I'd appreciate a subscribe and a like on the video. That helps me out a bunch, and I hope you enjoy the episode. Let's get started. Alrighty, so we have been busy bees over here. We've actually done a couple of things that I'm going to share with you between this episode and last. What we're looking at here, this is our whole setup for our kinetic mechanisms. All I've done is I've created a little building, a structure of sorts, to encapsulate what we've done so that we not only have a safe place for all of our stuff to be without needing to worry about creepers and things of that nature, but it also is just a little bit nicer to look at. We still got these setups right here. Hopefully we don't run into the problem of storage. Right now we're looking at about 5,900. I don't think we'll ever have to worry about apples. We're getting to a point where we're kind of going to need to worry about sticks. But it's still not a terrible situation there. 19,000 on wood. That's fine as well. And this is our storage area, our new storage area. It was getting a little bit cramped in the chests inside the cottage, the house, the thing, the cabin. Let's call it a cabin. We're gonna go out and we're just gonna call it a cabin. So all I've done in here is I've built ourselves a building. I've made a second level just in case we need it or if we find something to do with it. And then I've taken all the stuff that we were storing in our other area and I've moved it in here. Nothing crazy, but hopefully this will give us more space and kind of a more structured way of looking at things in the meantime. So, with that said, we've got goals for today. We're looking at automating rubber. As well as automating rubber, we are also looking at the sealed mechanisms. Let's see here. Yeah, right here. So we've got Rubber Tycoon and then Copper Machinery. So for this, we're looking at while copper machines will definitely be required going forward, full automation of their ingredients is completely optional. After hitting the checkmark above, additional quests located in the first chapter will be revealed, which is fantastic. So if we take a look here, we can see that we've got 5 more little quests at the bottom of our Chapter 1 checklist here. And the first one says, wait, don't chop. It says liquid resin can be extracted from healthy trees using arboreal extractors. The more, the merrier. It says craft 4 arboreal extractors and have it automated. And automation with these is actually default. The arboreal extractors do not require any power as far as I am aware. So that should make our lives a little bit easier. Now, if we take a look here, arboreal extractor, here we go. So it's going to be an andesite machine and a bucket. Alrighty. So now we have 4 arboreal extractors. So now that we have these, we're going to want 4 trees. And really, I'm trying to think of how we're going to set this up. We've got one building over here, and we've got our tree cutter right over there. I'm just trying to think of a good location for this. We could have our rubber being produced. We could have it right here. Let's give this a shot. So we'll get rid of this tree. We'll get rid of this tree. And then we'll have to run and grab some bone meal probably. And we'll be able to figure out where our rubber is going to go. So I'm going to clear up this space and I'm going to get some trees planted and then we'll be right back. Perfect. Alrighty, so we have the trees. Now what we need is arboreal extractors. Now we're going to push this here, 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 and here. So now what these are going to do is they're going to slowly... I don't think they need power. It should ignore. We can augment. Extract fluid from adjacent trees. Use fertilizer to boost production. Okay, so we can put bone meal in here and it'll boost production, but we actually have resin being made right here. It makes 25 millibuckets per however often it happens. So like this one, is it 50? Did this one go up to 50 as well? Okay, so these are all going to go in sync. For now, what we need to do, I believe, is some sort of piping system. And I think that we're going to need the fluid pipes, which are copper and copper sheets. And I have a few of these, I believe. Yeah, I've got 4 fluid pipes already. But we're going to need more than that. So we're probably going to need some belts and things of that nature. We're going to have a basin in the middle of all of this. And it's a shame, actually, now that we have an even space here. Maybe we could have these two be its own thing and these two be its own thing. Possibly. Ooh, I don't know. We'll see. Let's see. Let's do that there. And then we can actually come over here. We'll make another basin because I think we have 2 mechanical presses. Should we just make 2 basins as well? Sure. I don't see any reason why not. So I have 2 basins like this. And then I think we can do that. And we'll need more of these. Bam, that's more pipes. Alrighty. So now, let's see here. If we set, oops. If we set these up like this, like that. And then we can have our mechanical presses up above like this, but we're going to need to rotate those. Where's our wrench? Okay. And we might actually need to build a windmill. We can put our pumps here. Rotate that. Okay, so it just wants to flip direction. I want to... There we go. And then put this one here, and then pump. And then we'll just need a couple more pipes, and that should work as well. And then we can have a cog system up there that spins both the pumps and operates the mechanical presses. And that should do us for that. Then moving on from there, we're going to need a few more things. And actually, now that I think about it, we should probably raise all of this up by 1. And that should be a bit better off as far as getting belts out of here. Because we're going to want some space, probably. Because these go down. And what I mean by that, if we get some belts... if we do this, we actually need to make a belt. So if we do that, and then we do this, that's 2 separate belts. And then these, once they have rubber coming out, will spew the rubber out. And hopefully we might be able to do some kind of smelting thing facing in this direction. So as it comes along the belt, it will smelt it, and then we can have a belt that kind of goes around the smelter and drops it off or something like that. And I think that'd be just fine. So let's get this underway. I'm going to figure out, I might do windmills. It's going to take a bit of sheep shearing, I think. But we might have some more wool. But I'm going to get some kind of power source going for this. I'm going to kind of get a bit of the infrastructure going, and I will see you in a minute. Sweet. So we have some... Oh, wow. And look at that. It's already working. It's super slow, but that's actually okay. And the reason that that's okay is because I want this to be slow enough to allow the rubber that comes out of this contraption to have time to come along this belt and be smelted by something that we have set up over here. And I think the only way that we're going to be able to do that is if this belt is running particularly slow. So we're going to need a couple of encased fans. I already have one. I'm going to have to build another. But that should be easy peasy. And then we're going to build... let's see here. So we're for sure going to have a belt that comes over this way and over this way. We can see what that does. And actually, to make sure that we're not pumping things out in a way that we don't want to, we'll pick up these pumps. I'm going to reactivate these. That way we can see what directions our belts are going to go in. Thank you for the rover. And we will be able to better determine where things are going to go. What I'm thinking, right? Let's pretend that this is lava. I want to have lava right here and have it blowing up along here. And that's going to create the cured rubber, and then we'll need the sealed mechanisms. So actually what we need to do is we need to not do this, because we're not going to have it. The sealed mechanisms are going to be combined with the mechanical mechanisms that we have over there. So actually what we need is a single belt that goes from here and then heads out this way. And we're doing that just fine with this one piece of rotation. So something along the lines of this will do us just fine for now. And I don't think we need to worry about automating turning those into these. So we can just have a cured rubber drawer, and then we can manually make sealed mechanisms as need be. I think we have a spruce drawer in here somewhere. Spruce drawer, there it is. And do we have an andesite funnel? We do. So put that there. Oops. Put that there, and bam. Any kind of rubber that we have is going to come back out and go straight into here. And that'll be easy peasy. So let's, now we got to figure out how we're going to set up the lava. The lava is going to need, let's see, we got a couple casings. We'll do casings there and here, because why not? Let's take our fan. I'm going to need another fan as well, like so. Then we can actually, let's do this. We're going to block these here for now. And we're going to take some, what are they called? Trapdoors. Which we may or may not have at the moment. Nope, we're going to need to make some. Which is okay. We're going to need 4 of these. So we're going to do that. We're going to do that, that, and that. Get rid of these. And these are actually going to lay down like that so that the flow of heat can reach the belt. And then we're just going to have to worry about How are we going to make one of these reversed in comparison to the other one? I don't know which way this will blow the fans, so we're going to have to see. Can I get you to face the right direction? Please, thank you. Take some shafts. And rotate these. So one is blowing and the other is not. Which one is blowing? This one is blowing and this one is not. So we're going to need to... If I do... that, does it reverse it? No, this is pulling. And that's still blowing. I suppose I could place all those like that and it'd do the same thing. How are we gonna do this? Maybe instead of all of this and having two fans, maybe what we do is have it smelt along here instead. Alrighty, we got our lava. We're gonna... Ouch! Jesus! Water! I need water! Ow! Jeez, I forgot that it would start smelting. Ow. I didn't enjoy that. Oh well. Let's see here. Couple more... no, we don't need the cogs. We need the mechanical pumps. Place one here. That's not gonna work. Like that. And we actually want to rotate that so that it's pumping out. And then we also want to do the same thing here. Only rotate it like so. And we want to rotate it this way. So it is pumping out. And then moment of truth, is this belt long enough to smelt this rubber before it gets to the box? Yes, it is. So bam. Cured rubber. Easy peasy. Sweet. So we can actually go into our thing right now. We've got rubber. It's automated. I need a piece of rubber. Do I need more than one? Rubber? I have rubber right here. Rubber. Hello? Oh, I didn't accept that. Okay. We got it. Put that on the belt. That'll smelt. Get ourselves one of these. Bam. Put that back. And now we're looking at all sealed up. So we need some sealed mechanisms. There's 8. We can accept our thingy-majiggy right here. Oh, it already did it. Sweet. And then if we run over here real quick and we grab a couple pieces of copper. Turn those into sheets. Combine them with a couple of logs. I just realized we only needed one of those, but that's fine. You know what? We'll make them all. That'll be fine. Why not, right? More the merrier. Alrighty. And then we do this. And this. Oh. Ta-da! And now we have completed that portion of the quest. Fantastic. And we got ourselves 16 more sealed mechanisms. So bam, we have 4 copper machines in total now. Isn't that fantastic? This system has gotten rid of its backlog, so slowly but surely these will fill up with resin, and as they do, they will press, and then they'll send stuff off, and bam. Next on our list, if we go to overview, we've completed this, and we're working on alluring expedients. So let's see here. Chapter 2. The chicken and egg problem remains. In order to automate precision mechanisms for brass equipment, more conveniently, having more brass equipment would be really useful. After hitting the check mark above, the second chapter of the factory guide will become accessible from the quest sidebar. Boom. Chapter 2. Chapter 2 start. The automation target this time is the electron tube. Placing them onto the kinetic mechanism will send you to the next tier. Okay. And we get ourselves a builder's tee. How nice. The alloy mixer. Not part of the mechanism chain, yet very important for creating relevant machines. Using melters, fluid pipes, and a mechanical mixer, you can create a couple of different metal alloys. Brass is one of them. Pumping the molten alloy into a casting table and basin, will solidify it into usable ingots. For less hassles with manual effort, it is recommended to set up ingot-to-ingot semi-automation for creating alloys using the setup above. Okay. So it looks like we're going to need sky stone, temporary sand. Initially, Certus quartz seeds require sand to be crafted. However, for full automation, it might be worthwhile to bypass that requirement with the help of mechanical crafters. Well, how do I make a mechanical crafter? Brass machines. Okay, makes sense. Alrighty, guys. Well, this has been kind of a short episode. A bit of learning and a little bit of side questing, I guess, is what we had here. We managed to automate our cured rubber. And our cured rubber is going to help us along with our copper machines. And making these is going to be super useful. Well, that's kind of interesting. I like how you can place that down. That's kind of cool. I don't think it does anything. But that's neat. Yeah, so we have copper machines, and we have the ability to move forward into Chapter 2 in the next episode. Next episode, we're going to be moving along into the steps of creating Certus quartz and some other things like that. If you enjoyed the episode, be sure to leave a like and a comment down below telling me what you enjoyed and what you didn't enjoy. I enjoy feedback just to make sure that I'm pumping out the best content that we possibly can have. If you haven't already, and you would like to, I would enjoy it if you subscribe to the channel. It helps me out a bunch. And yeah, we'll see you guys in the next episode for some more Create Above and Beyond. Bye, guys.